Welcome back. The lovely Amanda Manholt returning from London Drugs, where she is the cosmetics manager. How are you today?
I'm good.
You loving the weather?
Oh, I am loving the weather.
It's great, isn't it?
Yes.
Nice eyelashes are nice to have in the spring. It's something about femininity and feeling good.
And again, definition to features, right?
Absolutely.
It's a real important thing. I think if you ask a lot of women if they could only have one item of cosmetics in their bag and they were stranded on a desert island, a lot of women would say mascara. I myself would say sunscreen, but
right. Well, you should. You're very fair.
Yeah, so I thought we would talk a bit about lashes today. It's something that every woman generally has, and I thought we'd start right away with how do we get better lashes, because I know that it's one of those things as time goes on that they tend to get a little bit sparse, maybe they get a little bit short, and a lot of times it's because they don't turn over as quickly and they're not as strong, so they fall out more readily. So this is a product called Rapid Lash. We have customers that have great success with this. It's pretty easy to use. You every night before bed, so you wash your face, and then once you've washed your face, you're just going to take this little wand here. Whoops. And you'll see it's like an eyeliner brush, and there's just a clear fluid on there, and all you have to do with that is run it right across the upper lash line. So like if you were going to put eyeliner on, so you're going to just clean face, upper lash only. You don't need to put on the lower lashes, because when you sleep it transfers. And that's it. And in about 4 to 6 weeks, you will notice for sure longer, fuller lashes.
Really?
Yeah, it's loaded with peptides. Peptides are like an amino acid that's found in our skin. And yeah, I've seen people, and then after about a month, 4 to 6 weeks, you can go on maintenance, so you only have to do it once a week. But I've seen people where their lashes are crazy. There are other products on the market that you need a prescription for, but they use hormones and they have sort of more side effects.
Sure.
So I say this is sort of a safer, easier alternative,
sure.
and you can just come to the cosmetics counter and ask for that.
A lot of people right now love getting your eyelashes put on. It's a big industry right now.
Extensions.
Extensions. It's not for everybody though, in that it can be costly and it can be timely. So these are great solutions. They're a little bit cheaper, a little more practical for some people.
Yeah, not everybody wants to book an appointment every month. And lay there for an hour and put out the money.
It's time, and you know what? That's one more thing on your budget too. But
totally.
For me to sit there for an hour, not that I'm putting it down. People who have extended, they're beautiful. They can look great, but there are other options.
I say it's just like acrylic nails or gel nails. Yeah. If you're going to do it, you're in for a penny in for a pound. It's a commitment.
Yep.
And they look beautiful. It's just that has to be
ongoing commitment, maintenance.
Yeah,
time.
I don't do it if you have an event. Because
right.
Then you're gonna wait, and you're gonna have 4 eyelashes left after 2 months. So we've got our lashes all treated up, and now we're ready to do mascara. So I always like to curl my lashes. So you've got your typical standard curler, pretty straightforward. It just pinches the lashes, and then we have ones that are actually heated. And so this is like a little wand that you hold against the lashes and basically just bend it back.
Can you burn your eyelashes off with that?
No, it doesn't get that hot.
I had to ask.
The traditional one I would tend to do before applying mascara. The heated one I would do after.
Yes.
Yeah.
I see some people with metal and they use their blow dryer to warm it up. Is that the same idea?
Absolutely.
Is it okay?
You can
to
do that. Just don't warm it up too much, because the last thing you want to do is burn your eyeball.
Sure.
Right?
And you know what? That is really another great way of opening up the eye by curling your lashes.
Yeah, a lot of
it does make a difference.
Their lashes tend to grow fairly straight, and
Yes.
it depends, on everybody. But if you're looking at lashes this way, you don't see as much. Whereas if you're looking at them bent back, they look automatically longer. It opens the eyes and it lifts the eyes. Unless who doesn't want an eye lift?
Yeah. And how does this work? Do you plug this in, or is it battery?
It's got a battery.
Okay.
So you just flick a switch, it takes 30 seconds, it warms up, and literally you're just sort of pressing it against your eyelashes like that. It's just a little wand. And then it comes to choosing the right mascara, and that's, for some people that's tricky. Some people have their favorites. This is a shameless plug for Lancome, but I mean, if they own luxury market sales in mascara.
Yeah.
And I would say these are probably my 2 best sellers. I've had them on before. I'll just pop these up. So we have
Dead Sexy.
Yeah, that's another one. I got my little disaster area there. So we have Hypnose and Defenicil. So when you're looking for mascara, I often will ask you to, if you come in, I'll say, close your eyes, I need to have a look at your lashes. Because if your lashes are short or if your lashes are sparse, what you do not want typically is a large brush that has loaded with product, because what it will do is it will take those 4 eyelashes and clump them together, right? So Defenicils is my go-to if a mascara was just going to fall from the sky. For somebody that has short or sparse lashes, it's got more of a traditional brush. There's space between the bristles. It's going to allow you to separate every single lash and define them separately. And it's more of a natural look. Conversely, if you have maybe long eyelashes, but they're very thin, or you want a more dramatic look, I brought Hypnos. This is my favorite because I like tons of mascara. I grew up in the 80s.
So did I.
It's my friend. This is, you can see it's got a thicker brush, and this product here, you can build it up to 5 times and it doesn't clump. So it's going to be your friend if you want like a very full look.
Okay.
And then quickly just talking about formula, you want to decide whether do you want washable, do you want waterproof? So washable will come off easily with whatever you use to wash your face. Waterproof, you need something with oil to break it down. So this is our best seller for sure. This is Lancome Bifacil. And if you notice, it's got, it's what we call a biphase. So you can see the oil floating on top. So the key to using this, or the trick to using this, is that you have to shake it really, really well. If you don't shake it, what's going to happen is you're going to take all the oil off the top. When you get to the bottom of the container, it's not going to work properly, right? So the key to this is shake it really well. Then it's also not greasy. A lot of people think, oh, it's greasy, it's got oil in it. Not when you shake it. Apply it to a cotton pad, and you want to hold it there for about 5 seconds. This is not the time to stick it on a cotton pad and immediately start scrubbing at your eyelashes. You need to allow the product time to absorb and touch the mascara to start to break it down. So hold it there, 5 seconds, and then sweep away. So you're not doing this kind of.
And that's hard on your eyelashes.
It is hard on your eyelashes.
Fantastic.
And then we also have a tubing formula. So all these Kiss mascaras, they make a tube. So this is kind of a hybrid. A tube does just that, makes a tube on the lash. To take it off, you do not need oil. It is essentially kind of waterproof. If you were to cry, it wouldn't smudge. To take it off, lots of water. So a little pressure. And they slide off in tubes. Don't panic, you're not losing your eyelashes.
Exactly, it could be a shocker at first. We're out of time, sadly, but some great tips and tricks today. I love the products you brought, so something to think about. If you have questions about this, you can certainly go down and visit Amanda. She's working today, she just told me. LondonDrugs.com.
Sure am.
All right, quick break. We'll be right back. Stay with us.